Diddy, he done that.
Cause that face.
Hey. Cause that face is on his ass. Hey, 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 hey. What's Lena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun. A diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun.
Cause that face.
Hey. Cause that face is on his ass. Hey, 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 hey. What's Lena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun. A diddy diddy dun dun.
Diddy, diddy,
He dun dun.
diddy, diddy.
He dun dun.
Cause that face. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Y'all hear
Cause that
some?
face is on
Sing it
his
with me,
ass.
Crown family.
Hey, 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 hey. What's Lena say?
Hold on.
She
I'm
say a
sharing
diddy
it. I'm
diddy
sharing
dun dun.
it.
A diddy diddy dun dun.
Okay.
Diddy diddy
He done done. Diddy, diddy.
he dun dun.
Cause that face.
Hey.
Cause that face is on his ass. Guys, like this video, like this video, like this video.
Hey, 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 hey. What's Lena say?
We got all the
She say a
receipts.
diddy diddy dun
Y'all
dun.
hear sir?
A diddy diddy dun dun.
Diddy, diddy,
He dun dun.
diddy, diddy.
He dun dun. Cause that face.
Cause the face, hey, cause the face, hey.
Cause that face is on his ass. Hey, 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 hey. What's Lena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun.
Like this video, like this video, like this video. Yes, it did.
Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun.
Cause that face.
Hey. Cause that face is on his ass. Hey, 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 hey. What's Lena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun. A diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun.
Cause that face.
Hey. Cause that face is on his ass. Hey, 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 hey. What's Lena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun. A diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun.
Cause that face. Cause the face, hey, cause the face, hey.
Cause that face is on his ass. Hey, 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 hey. What's Lena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun. A diddy diddy dun dun.
Diddy, diddy.
He dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause that face. Hey. Cause that face is on his ass.
Yes, it did.
Hey, 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 hey. What's Lena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun. A diddy diddy dun dun.
Diddy, diddy,
He dun dun.
diddy, diddy.
He dun dun.
Cause the face. Cause the face, hey, cause the face, hey.
Cause that face is on his ass. Hey, 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 hey. What's Lena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun. A diddy diddy dun dun.
Yes,
Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause that face.
cause the face, hey, cause the face, hey, cause the face.
Cause that face is on his ass.
Cause the face, hey, cause the face, hey, cause the face.
Hey, 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 hey. What's
Like
Lena
this
say?
video,
She say a
like
diddy
this
diddy
video,
dun dun.
like this video. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. We've got a lot of things to get into with. Yes, it did. This is the official King Pain Show. Yeah, so the home of the lituation, the littest place on earth. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. The official Kingpin has all of the receipts whenever you get through. Leave it to me to bring some clarity to a dusty situation. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. We've got a lot of things to get into. We've got a lot of things to get into. We got to trigger this algorithm when. We got to let YouTube know that it's lit over here. We want all of our notifications to go out when you see the title. Diddy! Says the feds edited the Cassie footage to make him look dangerous. That's what he said when. That's what he said when, girl. Gather in close. Gather in close. Jussie Smollett hate crime reverse. My. What does this mean? What does this mean? My. Stay tuned to find out. My. And Kamala Harris Snub look like America done sent Kamala back to India when. Lord, gather in close. Gather in close with, yes it did. Yes it did, left them people down there at Ebony, to hang dry, yes it did. Yes it did. Did not show up to receive the award for Icon of the Year. Yes it did. Black Icon of the Year. Ebony Icon of the Year. My. Yes, the people are upset. The people are upset when, yes it did. They said Kamala didn't even bother to show up. Shows that she's done with the black community. She did her part. She said, don't bother me. Yes it did. She said, stop bothering me. Yes it did. I already did my part win. I don't need your awards win. Okay, I'm here. I ain't win nothing. Oh, she got all the black women in the chat wishing they took their vote back. My. It's crazy. My. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the chat. I just got a call. Hold on one second. Let me know in the chat. I just got a call. My. Can you guys still hear me? Like this video, like this video, like this video. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. I just got a call when. I'm like, I'm live. When, okay, on period. Oh, like this video, like this video, like this video. We've got a lot of things to get into. Yes, it is. This is the official Kingpin Show. Yay. The home of the lituation. The littest place on earth. Yay. Well, a dusty bitch could always never. Well, there is no rusty, dusty, musty, crusty, raggedy, dirty, crispy, sissy, pissy, or pussy assholes allowed when. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. We've got a lot of things to get into. You see the title. You see the title. Before we get into the mess. Yes, it did. You guys already know how we do over here when it's always lit here in the home of the lituation. Shout out to all of the new subscribers. The returning subscribers, win, the members, the OGs, the trophies. Remember that we can't do it without you. You guys show these new girls how we partied over here. Everybody know that ain't no party like a Crown Family party, because a Crown Family party don't stop. And we got good content. Get into it.
Diddy, Diddy, he done done. Diddy, Diddy, he done done. Cause I did.
Cause the fans, hey, cause the fans, hey.
Cause I fans is on his ass.
Cause the fans, hey, cause the fans, hey.
Hey,
Hey, sir.
hey. What's Lena say? She say, yeah, diddy, diddy, dun, dun.
Whatever the fuck you get through. Like this video, like this video, like this video.
Diddy, he done done.
Yes, it is.
Diddy,
He done done. Cause the fans, cause the fans, hey. Cause the fans.
Cause the fans is on his ass.
Okay, on period. Okay, on period. The home of the lituation where it's always lit and never dry wind. If you're looking for that dry content, I think it's somewhere over there. When I don't know. Find your way to the door. Yes, it did. For I have the security come and pitch. Security. Make sure you do your motherfucking job today, Win. Go around and check every bush. Okay, make sure these girls are liking this video. Damn. Moderators. Oh, we're looking for new mods over here, Win. Okay, on period. You guys make sure that you guys are filling out the job form application to join the mod squad here in the home of the lituation. Yes, it did. It's lit. It's lit. Like this video. We need all of our notifications to go out, Win. We need all of our notifications to go on out, Win. Right now, it's time for our Crown Family roll call. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from, when, how you feeling, what's going on in the world today, how you feel about this title win. Right now is your time to connect with the official King Pain win and the interactive segment of your day. Yes, it did. Whenever you get through. Very much so. Hop out of the bushes and talk to me, Crown. Yes, it did. I would love to hear from you. Yes, it did. Like this video right now. It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. Let me see those crowns in the chat. It's time for our Crown Family roll call. Like this video. It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. Hey, Miss Lisa. Hey, friend. By way of St. Louis. Shout out to Miss Lisa D in the building. Hey, friend. Angel McCants in the building. Hey, friend. Yes, it did. I'm so glad that you can make it. Clarissa. Hey, Clarissa, friend. Yes, it did. Shout out to you. I'm so glad that you can make it. When Chef T in the building. Yes, much love to all from North Carolina. 919 in the building. I know that's right. Shout out to North Carolina in the building. Yes, represent your shit. Let me know where you're watching from. Yes, I know that's right. I was just about to say, where my New York people at? Because I know I got a gang of New York people up in here. Yes, it did. That's my largest audience. Shout out to OG Tan Baby in the house, which is surprising to me because I've never been to New York, but I want to go. That's definitely going to be like my next meetup spot. Yes, it did. Shout out to Laura Lee Seaton in the house. What's going on, friend? Upstate New York. Feeling awesome today. I know, that's right. I'm so glad that you are feeling awesome today, because you deserve. Don't we all deserve to feel awesome, Like this video. Shout out to Oh My Jersey-ish in the building. Hey, man. Yes, it did. Shout out to you, friend. Did you like this video? I know that's right. Like this video. We want all of our notifications to go out. Hey, Janine. Hey, friend. She said, hello, everybody. Yes, it did. And welcome to the home of the lituation. Yes, it did. Don't forget to ring that doorbell, that like button on the way in. Yes, it did. We don't want the security to have to put you out when they're going around to check every bush right now. Yes, it did. Every bush. No bush will go unturned okay, up here we got to make sure there ain't no critters in the house they love to gather and close to the king always remember that the front row is reserved for the crown whenever they get through. Yes, even when I blow up your way, and we start doing live events, you know what I'm saying, I'll be in the front row is reserved for the crown. They're gonna be like, what? Y'all can't even buy tickets to the front row. Okay, on period. If you was a motherfucking crown, okay, on period, you can't even sit in the front row. Okay, on period. That's for crown. That's for crown. Okay, on period. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Weird. Okay, on period. Otherwise, I don't want nobody in my front row. Yes, it did. They can sit back in the back or somewhere. Okay, on period. Yes, it did. Gotta remember where you started from. Yes, it did. It's very important when, okay, to stay grounded and stay rooted. Yes, it did. Because, you know, a lot of these people, you know what I'm saying, they get a little cloud and they forget where they came from when. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. One day they sleeping on your couch and the next day they beefing with Nicki Minaj. Like, it's crazy. Like, but girl, God has a blessing with my name on it. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I'm just, you know, patiently waiting. Yes, it did. Okay, on period. Okay, on period. Ain't no tarot cards you could flip that could read the king, whatever the fuck you get through. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video with, okay, on period. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. I can have another you in a minute. Matter of fact, he'll be here in a minute, baby. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me see those crowns in the chat right now. It's time for our crown family roll call. Let's go. Let's go. It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Hey, JB, AK. Hey, friend. Miss Tawana in the buildings. Greetings. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Quick! We're looking for the number of the day. We're looking for the quickest Twitter fingers in the chat win. What that word? Hey, Dior Diva. Hey, Fred. Yahisa. We just pulled in. We just pulled in. Okay, on here, you right on time. Yes, it did. Like this video. Like this video. Like this video. Where she said looking real dapper and debonair. I know that's right. Thank you, friend. Yes, it did. And the number of the day is 13. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to drop those crowns in the chat right now. It is time for our crown family roll call. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you ain't got no crown on, I don't even see you. Okay? I don't even security. The front rows for the crown. Yes. Guys, it's lit here in the home of the lituation. We fixing to get into some things. You see the title. You see the title. Okay, on period. Diddy up in there tripping with. Diddy up in there making it all up with, doing everything in his power to get his case dismissed. He's looking for a dismissal. He said that the feds are mishandling the case. He's alleging malpractice and all of the above. He's squirming right now when he's really squirming and he's looking for a way out when, okay? Okay, he wants to be Bill Cosby, okay, on period. He wants a deal. He wants a deal. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video when. I know that's right. I know that's right. Hey, Sophia. Hey, Freya. Hey, Sophia. Yes, it did. I'm so glad that you can make it to the home of the lituation. Who's ready to get into some things? 1 second win. 1 second win. Like this video, like this video, like this video. The number of the day is 13 win. Trophies, where you at? My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Yes, my. Hey, JBAK. Hey, Janine. Thank you for your support, friend. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Shout out to the Crown family win. Always holding the king down when I don't know what I would do without you. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I know it's the holiday time and everything is tied with, okay, on period. Yes, it did. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I want to, send a special shout out to everyone who is, still supporting the crown, you know. This is my business. When, okay, on period. It's the holiday time for me, too. Okay, yes, it did. And I'm really grateful that you guys, you know, support me. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I want to put that out there, Win, because I know the troll farm would like to poke holes, okay, in our family. Yes, it is. But a pussy hole could always never win, okay, on period. Crown family for life. Gather in close. Gather in close, Win, okay, on period. Gather in close. I'm ready to get into all of the things. I ain't cuss Diddy all day. I know that's right. I know that's right. You think Diddy might get bail? Oh, I sure hope not. Win. That's the that's the big discussion of the day. Will Diddy get bail? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. Do you think that the feds made a mistake? I mean, the Judge Subramanian, I'm gonna learn his damn name. Yes, it did. Judge Subramanian is asking to argue the legal paths because he reviewed the photos and the word legal isn't anywhere on the docs. So, you know, lying in court is perjury. So the judge is calling Diddy and his attorneys back to argue whether or not these alleged documents fall under attorney-client privilege. This looks like a win for the prosecution. Everyone was saying, oh, this is a big win for Diddy. No, this is a big win for the prosecution. Furthermore, whether it was legal and fell under attorney-client privilege, the grand jury has picked it up, and Diddy is going to face further indictments either way. Diddy is not out of the water. It's like out of the fire and into the furnace, because things are fixing to heat up for Diddy. This is not his only indictment. This is not the only indictment that he has to worry about when. And this is an ongoing investigation. It's like this whole Jussie Smollett thing. Just because the indictment was reversed, okay? Just because the hate crime was reversed doesn't mean he didn't do it. It was reversed on a technicality. He made a deal with the DA and they didn't follow through on the arrangements of the plea deal. Yes, it did. And Jussie is not out of the fire himself, as he is facing federal charges, as well as the city of Chicago is seeking restitution for all of the wasted resources. He's still on the hook for the hoax. Let's be very, very clear, Win. Leave it to the official campaign to tell you the truth, Win. These other girls like to make you think, oh, he didn't done it, Win. He can go on to live a normal life, Win. It got overturned. It's no longer on his record, Win. He will forever be known as Jussie Smollett, the liar, con artist, the man who single-handedly ruined empire. Whenever the fuck you get through, bitch. That was my motherfucking show. That was my motherfucking show. Yeah, it's his fault Taraji P. Henson was crying, talking about she wasn't getting what she deserved in The Color Purple. The way I see it, Taraji P. still be making that empire bread if it wasn't for Jussie Smollett. Fuck is you talking about with his lying ass? Like this video, like this video, like this video. Yeah, Jussie played himself. Jussie played himself with it. Right now he think he playing America. Right now he think he playing America. When like this is some big injustice against him. Like this is some big injustice against him when, okay? There was surveillance footage recovered. They followed the awesome... Girl, all these damn names. Oh, all these damn names. Hold on, girl. Let me sound it out, because the bad bitch know how to read. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video. Osundario brothers. Okay, they followed the Osundario brothers all the way from the incident to the plane, where they left back to their home country and waited for them to come back. They ultimately revealed that Jussie paid them, and they trained for this. They practiced. It was all an act. It was all a hoax. So this is just a technicality. But he's still very much so in a lot of trouble. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We got a lot of things to get into. I'm trying to told you when. Let's get these likes up when, so that we can get our notifications out when. Let's get our support up when. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation, where it's always lit and never dry. We've got a lot of things to get into when. You see the title. Win. You know, I honestly think that we should start with Kamala's Snub win, because I think that it's fresh on everyone's heart, being that she just lost the election when she won't be the 47th president of the United States. A lot of you voted for her, and, you know, with her, you know, walking out on the, you know, election, leaving all of those people.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, stop. Okay, on period. Leaving all those girls to hang dry down there at Howard after she lost. And now, after being honored by Ebony magazine, the people are outraged that she didn't show up for her Icon of the Year award. My. Apparently, she's busy. Vacation, allegedly. My. Yes, Sophia, she also played herself that night, and she continues to play herself. Vice President Kamala was awarded Icon of the Year at the Ebony Power 100 Gala. Representative Nikema Williams accepted the award on her behalf. Black media is giving Vice President Kamala her deserved flowers, but apparently she's too good to show up to receive them. Somebody said, just like she literally left all those black folks in the cold at Howard University on election night, she's leaving black people in the dust again. Your services have been rendered and no longer needed. This is so disrespectful. And the root was even more disrespectful, calling her black to begin with. But the root isn't black owned anymore. I think Ebony may still be, but it's a shell of itself when. So this commenter calling out the Root magazine and Ebony magazine for no longer being black owned. What are your thoughts? Apparently they were behind the media blast, Kamala is black. My. What are your thoughts? She was done using us black folks as soon as she lost. My. A damn shame. Lord, let me know your thoughts in the chat. Somebody said, because girl, maybe she's done being black and decided to go back to being Indian or whatever. No, she went back over to India where somebody said the Americans that ran her off. The Americans that ran her off when. My. Somebody said now that she knows she's not going to be president, she doesn't have to fake the funk anymore. And I voted for the woman, but this lack of authenticity was always her issue. If Trump was being honored somewhere, you know his ass would show up. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Oh, somebody said she could at least tape the video or something. Or something. My. One commenter states, it is so cringe being a black woman at times, being that we all get lumped together by the outsiders. She has made it more than obvious that she does not care for and never was for the black community, even with the constant proof a certain set of black women are, of course, still being delusional and making excuses for this lady as to why she all of a sudden keeps leaving the black community on red. My. Do you guys feel like Kamala Harris is leaving you guys on red? Do you feel like Kamala leaves you guys on red? She should have zoomed in or something. My. Somebody said, this woman has been running around nonstop for the last 100 days. Shit, she can't rest? She can't rest? I thought Kamala was demanding a recount. I thought that this was an over win. I thought that she was going to keep on fighting for justice. That's what she said, Win. Isn't that what she said? Isn't that what she said? Now for sudden, when Ebony wants to honor her as the icon of the year, she got things to do. Okay, she ain't done nothing the past 4 years. I know that's right. Shout out to pretty brown girl in the building. I'm so glad that you can make it. Yes, it did. My. Gathering close. Somebody said if Kamala didn't want to have anything to do with the black community, she wouldn't have went to an HBCU and joined a black sorority. Some of you guys sound silly. My. And then a commenter responded and said, baby, people join sororities for a number of reasons. It's a secret society at the end of the day, and she wouldn't have been able to pledge any of the white ones. So, unfortunately, we accept everybody. My. What are your thoughts? Kamala been using the black community for her own selfish gain. That why she went to a HBCU and joined a sorority and sent all them black men to jail for marijuana. Over 2,000 black men still incarcerated because of laws that Kamala created. You know, a lot of people want to talk about Trump's statements about the hold on, the 5 boys, the innocent 5 boys that he said should have been given the death sentence to death. Ultimately, it was an opinion based upon what was being put out on the news outlets, the media outlets, the police. It was set up. It was, he didn't make the law. You know what I'm saying? He didn't contribute to making a law that ultimately put them in that situation. That was Kamala. And there was a lot of people that had the same opinion at the time, given what was being put out on, the Central Park 5, given what was being put out on the news, all of the propaganda and misinformation. They wanted them boys to go down for that stuff, Like this video, like this video, like this video. Somebody said, y'all ever stop to think maybe this woman is doing her due diligence to ensure there wasn't any election interference? Did we forget data scientist Stephen Spooner sent that woman a duty to warn letter? The Democrats are currently pushing through Joe Biden's judicial nominees, so maybe she's doing her job as VP before the orange man takes over. It's just crazy how people love to try to demonize this woman for the slightest things, yet Trump's corruption has been staring us in the face since he was elected in 2016, and people constantly make excuses for him. Something is definitely coming down the pike because the media and Trump supporters are hyper-focused on this woman's idea of celebrating Trump's win. My. There's a lot of people in their feelings about Trump's win. Ultimately, a win is a win. He won. He won. He won. What are you going to do? Hop on a boat and disappear for the next 4 years? Because they're selling spots, okay, on a cruise ship, okay, that will take you out of the country, take you around the country for the next 4 years while Trump is in office. When they're selling spots for $44,000 per person. You going? You going? How do you make money? What are you supposed to do? I don't know. You gonna win? He won. He won $44,000, friend. Gays act like they doing somebody a favor or something. Hey, come with us. No beach. You ain't getting my fucking money. Trump trying to put money in people's pocket. Okay? I remember the last. Stop playing. Stop playing. Okay, you got your stimulus. Shit. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We got a lot of things to get into. We got a lot of things to get into where, so let me know your thoughts. Are you upset with Kamala? Do you think that she should have showed up for the Ebony Icon of the Year award? Maybe she doesn't feel like, such an icon after losing to the orange man. Like this video, like this video, Like this video. Somebody said, this is what happens when you believe the lies others tell about your culture and history. You begin awarding non-black Americans accolades simply for identifying as black. You forget the people that wear black 24/7 and put in unconditional love for the black community. Whenever you get through. Whenever you get through. If you got $14,000 win, okay, you want to go away for the next 4 years, let me know. Let me know. Would you rather live abroad for the next 4 years than to stay in America while Trump is in office? Put a 1 in the chat for yes, 2 in the chat for no. Say if it was free. Say if it was free. Would you go away for the next 4 years if you could? 1 for yes, 2 for no. I mean, keep in mind you'll be, away from your family, away from your work. Would you come back to a job? Would you start all over? Um, you know, what are your thoughts? Let me know it in the chat. Okay, I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I was born here, friend. I ain't going nowhere, girl. I ain't getting nobody boat. Okay, up here. I ain't gonna be talking about no damn Titanic, this, that, nothing, bitch. Okay, up here. I ain't never seen no boat sitting on the water for no 4 years and just cruise around like that, girl. With all them people on it. Don't they take rest? Don't they take breaks? Like, girl. I don't feel comfortable about being around all that water and shit like that. Okay, I'm feeling 365 days out the motherfucking year times 4. Bitch, please, bitch. I would need some land in my life. Okay, a whole lot of it. Okay, on period. That's too much water. That's too much water. Like damn. Like damn. I'm a water sign to it, girl. I don't know. That sound like a slave ship to me. Okay, like. Oh. My, like this video, like this video, like this video. Somebody said she isn't showing up because she is done with black people. She was just using us for her votes, and that was it. Since she lost, she went back to who she really was, a sore loser and an Indian woman. My. What are your thoughts? Let me know it in the chat. Are you liking this video? Are you having fun? I want to hear from you. There's UFOs in the water. My, you think so, friend? Girl. Atlantis? Yeah, girl. I ain't got time for no mermaids and none of that shit weird. They ain't gonna be singing this shit to me weird. I ain't got time to ruin no sirens, no banshees, no whales, no killer whales, no sharks. We got them right here on the YouTube. We got that beluga jacket right over there across the street with. Okay, on period. I ain't got time with. I deal with mammals and manatees and shit. Bears. Okay. All kind of shit here on these YouTube streets. Human salamanders, like, bitch, please. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Be in no water, fight no fish. Okay, on period. Like, girl, please. Girl, please. I was just watching the video the other day. The boat went down, bitch. I was like, girl. Them hoes out there on that water, bitch, for days, bitch. Days. Started out with 5, ended with 2. Ended with 2. Mm-hmm. Said, no, bitch, no. Yes, it did. Yes, but that big old beluga jacket, yes, it did. Not with the aliens. Said to live in the ocean. Lord. People get sick of cruises. Now, I love cruises. And that's what's so crazy about it. As much as I love cruises, as much as I love to be on the water, I don't want to be out there for 4 years straight. Now, that's crazy. Now, that's crazy. That's wild. My. Ooh, like this video, like this video, like this video. And remember to support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. My. Are you upset with Kamala? Let me know it in the chat. My. Somebody said maybe she's too ashamed to show up. My. What are your thoughts? Somebody said at least she won something. Bless her soul. I mean, it's the Ebony Icon of the Year award win. I mean, who else was in the running? They gave her that because of what's going on. I feel like it wasn't. She feels like it wasn't earned, so possibly, you know, it wasn't on at the top of her to-do list. You know, it was just another thing to prove how black she was. And, you know, clearly, you know, after the election, she don't feel like she has to do that anymore. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Go live in your truth. Somebody said she only became black for political reasons, the same way Obama changed to black from Muslim lineage. My. Now, what Obama got to do with this? Now, why they bring the Obamas into this? Leave the Obamas alone, Win, okay? On period. My. Somebody said losers make great icons. Girl, I can't. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Moving right along. We got a lot of things to get into. I'm not upset with her because I didn't believe her in the first place, girl. That part. Let's be real. It was a raggedy champagne. My. Like this video, Win. We've got a lot of things to get into.
Breaking news now from the Illinois Supreme Court, which just
Wait, hold on. Like this video right now. It's up and it's... I didn't go live. I could have swore I went live already. That's crazy. My. They're gonna be like, what's going on? No, everybody was over there like, what's going on? Shout out to everybody watching all around the world. It's the Official King Pain Show. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, all around the world. You see the title. Diddy says feds edited the CASSIE video when my. Jussie Smollett. My. Hate crime reverse win. My. And Kamala Harris Snub win. Oh, like this video. It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. Breaking news in the Jussie Smollett conviction win. Gathering close. Everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine.
reversed the conviction of actor Jussie Smollett.
The court...
Breaking news now from the Illinois Supreme Court, which just reversed the conviction of actor Jussie Smollett.
The court heard the Empire actor's appeal in September. He was convicted in 2021 for lying to police about an attack investigators say he staged with two other people by his apartment in Streeterville. A judge sentenced him to 5 months in jail. His appeal argued the special prosecutor should not have intervened after charges were originally dropped by the Cook County State's attorney. We spoke to one of Smollett's attorneys, who said the team is incredibly pleased with the decision, said justice prevailed.
We want to bring in now our CBS Chicago legal analyst, Irv Miller. He joins us. And Irv, you have followed this case front to back, and you predicted that we might see this outcome.
My. Like this video. We have a lot of things to get into. Gathering close.
You know, as a former prosecutor, former Cook County State's attorney, I have to totally agree with what the Illinois Supreme Court did today, saying that when a prosecutor makes a deal, makes a promise in exchange for the defendant doing something like Mr. Smollett did, giving up his bond and doing community service, a bargain is a bargain. And if the prosecutor doesn't keep that bargain, that violates a defendant's due process rights.
My. So he got his conviction overturned due to a technicality. He made an agreement. He took a plea deal. There was a deal made because ultimately the evidence all pointed back to Jussie. He had no other choice. Take this deal or go to trial and lose. So he made a deal. But apparently the DA didn't honor it. So ultimately, he filed an appeal, and it got overturned, similar to what happened in Bill Cosby's case. Like this video, like this video, like this video.
The Illinois Supreme Court today, in a unanimous decision, even though two justices recused themselves, it was unanimous, saying that his rights were violated, and sent the case back to the trial court to dismiss the case once and for all.
You know, there's something called double jeopardy where you can't be charged twice for the same crime. So that's ultimately why this has been reversed, because Jussie already took a plea in his first indictment, and, you know, they came back after he did the community service, after he paid the $10,000, and charged him again. So, you know, he filed an appeal, and it has been reversed. But this does not mean, again, that he did not hoax the world. My. You know, Trump is not letting this go. Okay, he played with MAGA and all of that win. Okay, on period. Trump not letting this go like that. Okay, on period. He still got a lot of other battles ahead, being that the federal government is still seeking restitution.
On future cases, or
This really doesn't have much of an effect on future cases, because frankly, this is the only time I've ever seen a situation like this occur, where the prosecutor decided to pick up a case after there was a conclusion of a case. The prosecutor gets one bite at the apple, and if they don't do it right, they don't get a second bite at the apple, and that's what happened in this case. First time I've ever seen it happen, as a matter of fact.
So what does this mean for?
So he's pretty much saying that they fucked up the first time, win, and they tried to come back and do it again, win, and it didn't work. It didn't work. Okay, on period, because you only get one shot at these type of things. Yes, it did. Again, there's double jeopardy. There's something called double jeopardy, where you can't be convicted of the same crime twice. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. When Jussie took that plea, that was ultimately him, you know, it's not liable, but it is my. But you know what I'm trying to say. He, you know, was already convicted of the crime when he took that plea. So yeah, like this video, like this video, like this video.
Smollett Irv going forward?
His case is going to be dismissed. However, there's still a civil case that's still pending in the Northern District of Illinois Federal Court, trying to recoup the money that the Chicago Police Department spent on overtime in investigating this case. It's over $100,000 that is at issue, and frankly,
my. So the federal government there in Illinois and in Chicago, they're still seeking the monies. They're still trying to recover the monies spent in investigating the hoax. Jussie Smollett is still very much so on the line, gathering close.
This decision today by the Illinois Supreme Court really doesn't affect that federal case whatsoever. It's still going to go on to determine if, in fact, he made a false police report, and the city of Chicago, because of that, spent thousands and thousands of dollars in police overtime and salary in investigating the case.
Irv Miller, our legal analyst, thanks so much, as always.
My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. You know, the Fisher King Pain's gonna tell you what the other girls ain't. Okay, on period. Jussie Smollett. Illinois Supreme Court overturns conviction, but Jussie Smollett is not out of the fire just yet. A lot of girls are reporting he can go on to live his life. He didn't do it. That's why they're dismissing it. Whoop, 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 whoop. All these misinformation is in the world. Get on my darnest win. Okay, on period, because with just a little bit of research win. Just a little bit of research win, you know? Jussie Smollett is not out of the fire. He's sort of put a new energy behind the feds there in Illinois, because they said from day one that they intend on holding him accountable by any means necessary. Yes, it did. So he's not out of the fire just yet. My. Special prosecutor Dan K. Webb has issued a statement saying he's disappointed with the Illinois Supreme Court's decision and respectfully disagrees with overturning Jussie Smollett's criminal conviction. Webb made it clear the court's decision has nothing to do with Jussie Smollett's guilt or innocence, and he categorically believes Smollett is guilty of perpetrating a hate crime hoax against the city of Chicago. My. And Dan K. Webb is a prosecutor who ultimately decided to prosecute Jussie Smollett for the second time. Yes, he did. He's alleging that he wasn't the one who made the deal with Jussie Smollett. Okay? And he ultimately wouldn't have made that deal, believing that he's categorically, guilty. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. He also pointed out the court's ruling had nothing to do with his 2 years of work on the case, because he was appointed to his special prosecution role 5 months after Cook County DA Kim Foxx made a plea deal with Smollett. So he was unaware of this plea deal. And Webb says it was the plea agreement that led to the unprecedented resolution initially in the case, which was the driving factor for the Supreme Court's decision today. In other words, Webb says he did nothing wrong. Whenever you get through. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Where? He believes he did nothing wrong, and this again, this decision again has nothing to do with Jussie Smollett's guilt or innocence. My. He points out in the age of social media, courts need to push back and defend the rule of law and due process. My. A deal is a deal, and that means Jussie Smollett's conviction in the hate crime hoax case is now reversed, and he cannot be tried again, according to the Illinois Supreme Court. Illinois High Court ruled Thursday that Jussie's deal with Cook County prosecutors when they originally dropped the case against him had to be honored. State's attorney Kim Foxx struck a plea deal with the actor, requiring him to forfeit his $10,000 bond and do 15 hours of community service. And apparently Jussie did 18. Whoop-de-doo. The court ruling says because Jussie held up his end of the deal, he actually did 18 hours of community service. He should not have been subject to a second prosecution. That's when he was convicted of felony disorderly conduct and sent to jail briefly until he appealed the decision. My. He had been sentenced to 30 months probation, which the first 150 days to be served in Cook County Jail. You guys remember that? You guys remember that? Jussie made an emotional and defiant exit as the bailiff took him out of the courtroom following his conviction. Listen to this. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video in.
Though the jury found you guilty and I've sentenced you as I have, you have the right to appeal the findings and rulings of the court or ask your sentence be modified. To do those things, you need to file a notice of appeal in writing within 30 days. You may also file a motion to modify your sentence, which would have to be filed in writing within 30 days. Anything not stated in those filings are waived for purposes of appeal. You cannot afford lawyers or transcripts. They would be provided free of charge. Do you have any questions?
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that I am not suicidal. That's what I would like to say.
Okay.
I am not suicidal.
But what? You sure? Because that hoax.
Okay.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years. And
he said, if I did this, that means I done stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans for the past 400 years. Is that your final answer?
and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that. I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision.
And nothing happened. Oh, nothing happened. He did 6 days with girl and got right on out with her.
Decision. Jail time. I am not suicidal.
Okay. Mr. Uche, let me...
He said, I can't do this jail time with. He said, jail time? You want me to do jail time? Me? Jamal? Is that Jamal? Yeah, Jamal? That's Jamal. That's Jamal. That's Jamal from Empire. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Jamal? Y'all want Jamal to do jail time? What? Why you look shocked like that? Like, girl, stop. Like, girl, stop. Like, you wasn't wearing no, like, you didn't just get all motherfucking national TV and make like you was attacked by 2 white men wearing mega hats. Turned out to be 2 big, burly, black African men. Yes, it did. The Arsendario brothers win. My. That's how you know that he done it win. Okay, you said it was white men, and these 2 men were clearly black. Friends of yours.
Are there any post-sentencing motions you care to present right now?
Yes, Judge.
Yes. All right. Defendants remanded to the custody of sheriff. Court is adjourned.
My. Hey, Roxy. Hey, friend. Roxy said, Jussie wasted the city of Chicago's time. My. Time and money to win. Okay, on period. And they're going to get it back by any means necessary. That's what they said, Win. That's what they said. This case is strange. It's not like he slapped 30 Chicagoans on the way to the subway. He just lied. Why is he still being pursued? I believe it's all of the wasted resources. All of the wasted resources, the impact of the lie. It was on a national stage, friend. It was broadcasted all around the world. And he brought President Trump and his campaign into it. It was very polarizing. And the city of Chicago utilized all of their resources to figure out what had happened. So much so that it took resources from other, real life things. Like, there is plenty of, media out there. There were things that they spent so much money trying to figure out what happened to Jussie that there was a lot of things that they had to, there were a lot of budget cuts. You know what I'm saying? So that's really why, they're upset. Okay, Jussie's attorney Nie Uche tells TMZ Jussie is very pleasantly surprised, even ecstatic. Uche emphasizes the court's decision was unanimous. Man, like this video, like this video, like this video, win. Remember to support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. The number of the day is 13. Trophies. Remember to hop out of the bushes and support this video. It's up and it's stuck. Let's go.
First, give us your reaction to a pretty stunning reversal of fortune for Jussie Smollett.
Yeah, it's I don't see it as a surprise. Obviously, we're ecstatic, we're happy, but really, my position is it shouldn't have gone this far. This prosecution was not a.
Did you tell Jussie that?
Prosecution, it was a persecution, and prosecutions ought to be based on facts, not on vindictiveness, and that's what this seemed.
I mean, I think that they did their due diligence to get to the bottom of it. They didn't want to seem like that they allowed this to be swept under the rug. I think Jussie felt as though it was going to be swept under the rug, but at the time he was a really big star. He was on national television, Empire. Everybody was tuning in. When this happened, it captured the attention of everyone. In my personal opinion, Jussie went way too far. And we still don't really understand what his purpose was. Like, what was the point?
Like, and that has no place in our American jurisprudence. And so I'm very happy. One thing I want to really emphasize here is this was not a divided court. This was a unanimous decision by our Supreme Court.
Okay, that's because a deal is a deal. You make like they found that he is not guilty. He did not do it. That's not what happened. He very much so did it. He took a plea deal initially because he knew he was guilty. All the evidence was stacked against him. Then a new prosecutor came on board 5 months after, fully unaware of the plea deal, and pursued Jussie further. Yes, it did. Mind you, there is still a federal indictment into the restitution of over $100,000 that they spent investigating Jussie Smollett's hoax. Okay? So one thing if this was a real, altercation. This was all a hoax. Jussie could have stopped this at any time. Jussie allowed them to go through the motions. Literally, the Austin Dario brothers have literally sat down with Tasha K and done interviews. Okay, shout out to the Austin Dario brothers. Okay, like the Austin Dario brothers have spoken. Okay, and their story aligns with the police narrative and all of the evidence. Jussie, on the other hand, is still living in this delusion. He clearly set this up. Period. He wanted more attention because Empire was coming to an end. My. And, you know, I ultimately don't think that Empire had to come to an end. You know, they negotiate contracts all the time at the end of seasons. You know, I personally feel like he was trying to do something to motivate an answer, you know. And I'm trying to remember, because at the time, you know, it was put out there that he was trying to. There was definitely something going on in Empire that he was trying to get in. He was trying to manipulate them into, you know, going in his direction. Oh, I'm trying to think of what it is. It's going to come to me. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Shame we believed him only to be embarrassed by his lies and bullshit. Ooh. Yes, he definitely blackballed himself. Yeah, they did an interview with Tasha K, the Austin Daria brothers. Yes, they did. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Was it Tasha K? I know they were doing interviews. I'm pretty sure. It's been some time. Yeah, that's what it was. He wanted as much money as Taraji P. Henson. That's why he did it. He wanted to make as much as the other actors on the show. That's what it was. Now I remember. And that's what motivated him to pull this hoax. He thought that the attention and would bring more viewership to Empire, and that ultimately he will get a raise. Yeah. That's what that was.
And that speaks a lot as to what I'm saying now.
And Nenya, have you spoken to Jussie? What was his reaction to this? Obviously, he's been out and starting his comeback in Hollywood. What was his reaction?
He was very pleasantly surprised. You remember that Jussie has been through a lot. At each turn, we've received bad news, whether it was at the lower court in the trial court with the jury's verdict, whether it was the fact that the trial court even allowed this case to go forward, whether it was the appellate decision. And so I think from a human perspective, I'm not a psychologist, but I'm going to wager, I think there was a feeling of, here we go again. And he was...
Here we go again. What you telling me? Like this video, they were on Tasha K. Yes, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Pleasantly surprised, to put it mildly. He's very ecstatic. And I would say the biggest feeling I got from him was a feeling of relief that this is behind him now and he can move forward with his life.
I've been kind of just watching what's going on around the country, and I think this case is so relevant in that respect, that you have a state's attorney, Kim Foxx, who made a deal with Jussie. He lived up to his end of the bargain. And then...
Honestly, I feel like, $15,000 and 15 hours of community service was a slap on the wrist. He should have did more, 150 hours of community service. Yeah, I don't think that the circumstance matched the crime. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I don't think that what he was given, his sentence matched his discretion at all. Nope. 15 hours of community service. What, he did that in a day?
And when she dismissed the case, there was all this public pressure. Get him. And
he took more time. He spent more hours planning that shit, conspiring to hoax the world than he did, paying back his crime.
They caved to public pressure.
And brought in a special prosecutor
And
to
then
finish
they
the job, is how they would put it.
and we have seen this now all over the country with prosecutors almost kind of like seeing which way the wind is blowing and making decisions.
Okay, if it had been anyone else, they would have held him to the flame. So this is unfair. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like this video, like this video, like this video.
Decisions based on public sentiment. That's what I'm feeling. I'm wondering if you think this is going to get noticed and we're going to get a course correction.
I hope it does. Harvey, you raised 2 points, and one point you don't explicitly say, but let's start with the explicit point you make. Of course, it's just disgraceful. Prosecutors, I used to be one, ought to base prosecutions based on facts, not on popular decisions, what the public thinks. You have to base it on, can you prove the case? The implicit point you make is this.
I hate the fact that he's trying to imply that they didn't prove the case or they don't have evidence to prove that Jussie Smollett planned and executed this hoax. This was not a win because Jussie Smollett is innocent. This does not, again, speak to his innocence or guilt. Jussie took a plea deal, and the second conviction it falls under double jeopardy, which is why it ultimately has been dismissed.
We live in an age of social media where there's a mass dissemination of information that is not facts and evidence, where you have influencers, where you have potential jurors.
I know, that's right. Shout out to my friend Roxy. Okay, she's out there in Chicago. She said this whole thing was grossly unfair. The fact that my husband and his team had to work extra hours because of his hoax is completely diabolical. And yes, all of those men that had to work overtime over the holidays. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It was a mess. It was a mess. Like this video, like this video, like this video in.
Listening to tweets or watching tweets or listening to or watching YouTube videos or comedy skits, right? So I think the courts need to really push back and defend the line of rule of law and due process, and whether that means better jury instructions when it comes to well-known clients, whether they're popular or unpopular, or
I'm sorry that happened to you, Nap. Yes, it's crazy the things that capture the media's attention. We have, people coming up missing all the time, and, we spend more time, covering, things like this than, trying to figure out what's going on, what's happening to our our black woman, what's happening to our kids, what's happening to, our black men, like, what's going on. Yes, it is. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Yes, I need to bring back the SOS panel. Yes, we really used to get into some things over there. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Something else, or whether there needs to be some sort of independent commission set up to educate prosecutors in a better way of how not to cave to public pressure. I don't know exactly the way forward. I just know the basic ones that affects trial lawyers, which is jury instructions. But celebrities right now, people that are well known, they face an uphill battle. In the past, I think the assumption was if you were well known, you were going to get away with it. Right now, it's not. It's actually against you if you're well known and you get in trouble, because everybody has an opinion. This is not.
My. And do. Yeah, long gone are the times where your notoriety saves you from these heinous acts, okay, on period. This isn't as heinous as, like, the R. Kellys and things and stuff like that, But it's very, 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 cruel nonetheless. Like, Roxanne said, there's hundreds of officers, you know what I'm saying, that spent, a lot of overtime hours researching and investigating Jussie Smollett's hoax to find that it was all a hoax. It's crazy.
Not the 1980s or the 1990s with the O.J. Simpson trial, where there's one news station delivering information. Everyone is a reporter right now, and that's dangerous to the rule of law. I have no problem with that in terms of journalism, mass media, but in terms of the rule of law, something has to be done, and I hope something is done sooner rather than later.
You won this case. There's absolutely no doubt about it. But there was a second trial, and there was a jury who heard all the evidence and concluded that Jussie Smollett faked this alleged assault. And so what does this do for Jussie? Because he won on the law, but factually, can he overcome that?
I think
In other words, he did it. He did it. So how is he supposed to bounce back? Yeah, he got this little win, but what does it really mean when ultimately we found that, the evidence, shows that he did it?
I 100 believe so. Remember that the two are not disconnected. They're very connected. He won on the law because the procedure that convicted him was unfair. It was a violation of his due process rights. It was a direct violation of the rule of law.
So he did it. They just made a mistake. My.
And so anything derived from such a proceeding, one cannot say that that is valid. In fact, that juror's decision is null and void. Jussie is back where he started, which is he's presumed innocent. And there were a lot of problems with the cases. And this is what I'm going back to, which is everyone wanted Jussie Smollett convicted, period. I don't think we can deny that. A lot of people wanted him convicted. No one was willing to listen to the multiple reasonable doubts that scattered and littered the case. And my position is...
I don't feel like everyone wanted Jussie convicted. Initially, everyone believed Jussie. Initially, it wasn't until I feel the Osundario brothers were detained and the truth came out that people started giving Jussie the side eye, in my personal opinion. Roxy said, I didn't believe it from the moment it hit the news. Yes, it did. I didn't believe it either, honestly, friend. There was a lot of holes in the story. If you go back and watch my videos, I never believed Jussie. And I knew ultimately that he would be found guilty. And when the news came out about the Osundario brothers, my jaw was on the floor. I was like, girl. Now he said these two dark men, like they're so dark, you know what I'm saying? Like how did you mistake them as white men with MAGA hats on? My. It was freezing cold that night. The police were ordered to get homeless people off the street because it was so cold. No one was outside. So now all of a sudden you want a Subway sandwich? My.
The court has held unanimously that the process wasn't fair to him. So a person cannot say, hey, the process is unfair to you, but we still think you're guilty. It doesn't work that way. The process is unfair, and anything that is derived from such an unfair process is null and void.
My. In other words, a deal is a deal. We get it. We get it, but again, it does not speak to his innocence or his guilt. My. Illinois High Court ruled Thursday that Jussie's deal with Cook County prosecutors when they originally dropped the case against him had to be honored. State's attorney Kim Foxx struck a plea deal with the actor requiring him to forfeit his $10,000 bond and do 15 hours of volunteer community service. As I stated earlier, in its ruling, the Illinois Supreme Court said, "Today we resolve a question about the state's responsibility to honor the agreements it makes with defendants." In its decision, the court said simply the state is bound by the agreement. Ninye Uche, Jussie's attorney, who we just heard from, tells TMZ this was not a prosecution based on facts. Rather, it was a vindictive persecution, and such a proceeding has no place in our criminal system. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Uche thinks the case was swayed by popular opinion, but prosecution should be based on the facts. It's worth nothing the Supreme Court did not weigh in on the merits of the actual case against Jussie and instead only focused on the deal prosecutors struck with him. My. So, again, the prosecutor, Dan, he feels some type of way. He said they should be focusing on the facts instead of the deal. Fact is, Jussie Smollett is guilty. Jussie Smollett, conspired, planned, and executed this hoax that, gained, national media attention. And also, defamed, the MAGA people and Trump's campaign and all kind of stuff. It was a lot going on. Oh, like this video. This case goes all the way back to January 2019 when Jussie initially claimed he'd been a victim of a hate crime. Two men shouted, "This is MAGA country, and aren't you that jagged nigga from Empire?" And they put a rope around his neck and threw a liquid on him, which he believed to be bleach. You guys remember that? I got the video right here. Listen to this.
Meet Joe, a seasoned...
Like this video, and remember to support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. Support. The number of the day is 13. Let's go.
Is there anything inside the apartment? Okay.
So I explained to them how you were going to get something in. And the reason I'm calling because of this shit.
Okay. Do you want to take it off or anything?
Yeah, I do. I just want to see.
72 reference. Show transporter one female official protection.
Bleach on me. Bleach on me.
Okay.
1872 reference.
You're filming us, right?
Yeah, this is all being audibly and visually recorded.
It's his house. They're filming you. Like audio that I guess when they didn't know they were walking, they said, "I don't want to be filmed." Okay, so can we turn it off?
Yeah, you're giving us permission.
I don't want to be filmed. Why not? There could be evidence, there could be something that we miss, we want to make sure that we get everything. I don't want to be filmed. At that moment, I knew. Anybody worry about being filmed up to you almost were unalive? Like, make it make sense. Those two men was trying to hang you up by a noose. That's what you said, Win. Why folk come would they be walking down the street with a noose? They was trying to strangle somebody up, right? That's the way it happened in the movies. Shit. Those two men turned out to be the Abimbola and Ola Osundario, who were friends with Jussie. They told police Jussie had paid them to stage the whole attack. The reversal of Jussie's conviction is reminiscent of Bill Cosby's case. Remember, he was actually doing time in prison when the Pennsylvania Supreme Court reversed his conviction, citing a deal prosecutors had struck to not prosecute him in exchange for sitting for a deposition in the Andrea Constant case. So, you know, they made a deal. He did what he said he was going to do, and a deal is a deal. And ultimately, that's why Bill Cosby's indictment got overturned. It's not that he didn't do it. That was a technicality. A deal is a deal. My. That's crazy. Crown Family, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Somebody said he did it, he staged it, he lied about it, but he did it in Illinois. My. But he did it in Illinois. What's that supposed to mean? Somebody said he's still going down in history as a desperate liar. Doesn't change the fact that it was a hoax and he lied. He is the poster boy for narcissism, no accountability, and no remorse. Just sick. My. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. I want to hear from you. Now he's acting like a victim after literally falsifying everything. Lord, his actions are the same as false reporting of grape. He perpetrated a hate crime. Sounds an awful lot like the Barilla jacket. Lord, this court is corrupt as hell. Why folk? Justice did not prevail. Not at all. I would say justice did not prevail at all either. He should have to pay back the taxpayers' money that they had to waste on the investigation. Absolutely. Somebody said he still committed a hate crime, staged it, involved others, paid them to stage the crime to be racist. It does not change what he is guilty of. After following several trials recently, it is easy to see how prosecution and officers fail investigations. Sad, but it does not change my view. My. He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. He turned this all into a hate crime when it's one thing to stage an assault, but it was another thing to make it all political and racist. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Jussie knew exactly what he was doing. Yes, it did. Somebody said, so the guy tried to stoke racial violence towards a whole group of people, and he gets to walk? I bet if someone from that group was to do the same bullshit, they would still be under the prison. My. He staged the incident, and because of his money and special prosecuting, he only got a slap on the wrist. That is disgusting. Absolutely. I can agree with these people more, you know? I can agree with these people more. I hope that you guys are enjoying the show. Remember to like this video, and support this show. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Like this video, and support the show. Yes, it did. Trophies! Remember to hop out of the bushes and support. The number of the day is 13. 13. Are y'all ready to start the 5 on it challenge? Should we start the 5 on it challenge? Let's go on and start the 5 on it challenge right now as we come up on this 2-hour mark. Let's keep the show going for everybody. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Right now, we're looking for 10 people to hop out of the bushes and pick 5 on it. Yes, it did. And keep the show going. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. Where my trophies at? It's up and it's stuck. Let's go. Somebody said everybody knew he lied. He picked the wrong area and wrong day to stage that lie. My. I know that's right. My. Diddy! Oh, yes. This brings us to Diddy. Diddy says the feds edited the CASSIE video to make him look dangerous. My. A lot of people thought you were dangerous way before the CASSIE video, friend. My. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Before the Cassie video emerged, did you believe that Diddy was a dangerous man? Put a 1 in the chat for yes. Put a 2 in the chat for no. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. I want to hear from you. Yes, and Diddy is blasting the prosecutors for destroying his reputation as he makes a third bid for bail. Do you guys think that Diddy is going to get that bail? My. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. My.
Hey, what's Lena say? She say a diddy dun dun.
Diddy.
A diddy dun dun.
Diddy. Guys,
Diddy, he done.
let me know your thoughts in the chat. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Hey. Leo. Hey.
Cause that fez is on his ass.
Like this video, like this video, like this video.
Hey, what's Lena say? She say a diddy dun dun. A diddy dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun.
Cause the fans, hey. Cause the fans, hey.
Cause that fez is on his ass. Hey.
My. Like this video, like this video, like this video when, yes, and remember to support the show. We got CASSIE, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. It's up in the stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. Let's go. I know that's right. Shout out to Clarissa. Thank you, friend. 2 down, 8 to go. Remember to support the show. You guys all follow my friend Clarissa over there to support feature and support right now. Support right now. It's up in the stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. 2 trophies down, 8 trophies to go. It's up in the stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. Let's go. And remember to subscribe. Subscribe. If you're not subscribed to the show, make sure that you guys are subscribed right now. If you're not subscribed to the show, make sure that you guys are subscribed right now. Okay, on period. YouTube keep doing weird shit to me. My numbers be going up, then my numbers be going down. Okay, my numbers be shooting up, then my numbers be shooting down. Like, I don't know what they be having going on with. Yes, indeed. I don't know what they be having going on with. Okay, on period. But I need you guys to continue to interact with these videos, to show the YouTube to stop playing with me. The fuck? Whenever they get through, like this video, and remember to support, hop out of those bushes, and be acknowledged when we love to love on our trophies. We love to love on our trophies when. Yes, it did. Support this video. It's up, and it is stuck when. Let go. Diddy blasts prosecutors for destroying his reputation as he makes a third bid for bail release. Yes, it did. Diddy has claimed that his reputation has been destroyed as he made a third bail application while awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges. You know, I think Diddy is ruining his own reputation by perpetuating these lies. Like, you keep getting popped. You keep getting caught in these lies. Just like with the Cassie Ventura video. It's not the fact, whether the video is edited or not, it's the fact that you said the video didn't exist, that you never did anything like that to Cassie, only for the video to emerge. And then you got your attorney out here saying that it was a free call. Given everything that Cassie said in her complaint was true. And you lied to us. What reason do we have to believe you now? The video was edited to show that you're dangerous. Make it make sense. Alleging he didn't throw a vase at Cassie, he threw the contents of the vase. He's not a dangerous man. You tried to kick her in the face. If she didn't move over to the left, the fuck, you would have kicked her whole head off. You tried to knock Cassie off her motherfucking block. Yes, you did. You stomped on her when she was on the ground. And proceeded to drag her down the hallway. You're not a dangerous man. They edited the video. Did they edit the violence too? Did they edit you in the shot? It be the lies, man. The disgraced hip-hop mogul said that the allegations and aggressive and deceptive media tactics by prosecutors had already shredded his public image, and only an acquittal could reverse that. Diddy claimed the charges that he ran a decade-long criminal enterprise were fictional, and the prosecutors were putting a theatrical spin on the truth. My. The 55-year-old hitmaker, whose real name is Sean Combs, sought to discredit his accusers, including his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Diddy said that a second victim wasn't even a victim because she was voluntarily intimate with Mr. Combs for years. Diddy is accused of organizing orgies called freak-offs in which women were drugged and forced into marathon-long sex sessions, sometimes with male prostitutes. Yes, it did. We're finding that, Diddy has a very, very high sex drive, very high okay? He allegedly was sexually assaulting multiple people who passed out at his parties I guess he was just piling them up in the room and taking his turns, okay? He has denied sex trafficking and racketeering, among other charges, and is due to go to trial in May of next year. Diddy has already been denied bail twice, including a $50 million bail package involving round-the-clock monitoring by security guards and home detention. He's not making it any easier on himself by violating the jail rules, sneaking contraband in his cells. He's doing drugs. He has paraphernalia, weapons. Like, what the fuck do you think he got going on there? He got boyfriends. He got men in there fighting over him. He's, ultimately living like a king in jail when this is supposed to be a punishment, This is supposed to be a punishment. And because of who he is, he's getting special treatment, and I for one, believe it's unfair. Same with Jussie Smollett. It's unfair. Same with Kamala. It's unfair. Okay, on period. After stealing all of our votes, you turn your back on the community like that when? Crazy. He already admitted that he was going through a dark time. Absolutely. Absolutely. So you know that he stumped the hell out of Cassie. He stumped the shit out of Cassie when. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Okay, it's not what we seen on the cameras, okay, that I'm concerned about. It's what we didn't see. The stuff that was in Cassie's complaint. That's what I'm scared of. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yeah, keeping up with his nasty ways when. Yeah. Like this video, like this video, like this video. So now Diddy lawyers are arguing this viral video of him because allegedly they're trying to ruin Diddy's reputation. Diddy, you don't need no help. You did that all on your own. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, people these days take zero accountability. They run from accountability. They'd rather go on and to continue to hurt people and be a bad person than to figure out what the problem is. What the problem is. At some point, you have to look in the mirror and realize that it's you. Well, you're the common denominator. All these people not lying on you. You hurt a lot of people throughout your career. And it's ultimately, coming back to bite you in the ass. This is your karma. Lawyers for Sean Diddy Combs argue the 2016 video of him physically assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, is an edited version of a surveillance footage. My, did they edit his feet and Cassie's face too? In the court documents filed Thursday ahead of Combs' bail hearing Friday, the disgraced mogul defense claims that the government had a more complete version of the video footage from the Intercontinental Hotel, but gave the judge the edited, manipulated version of the video to make him look dangerous. We would love to see the longer version. Do you have it, Diddy? Why didn't you share it with us? They claim the government provided the court with the edited footage to make Combs seem more dangerous in an attempt to deny him bond as he remains behind bars awaiting his May sex trafficking trial. They wasn't giving you bond to begin with. This is your third bail attempt. They've been telling you no. Friday will be Combs' third attempt at bond, and this was before the indictment. Like, the footage became before the indictment, so, I mean, make it make sense. The footage been out a whole year now, almost. Cassie Ventura being a big part of this federal indictment. As I told you guys before, she's working with the feds to ensure this conviction. Friday will be Combs' third attempt at bond. Tomorrow we will be covering it live. Judge previously decided he would be a flight risk and a danger to the community, including alleged victims and possible witnesses. I believe so as well. Combs' lawyers said Thursday that an analyst by forensic video analyst Connor McCourt explains that the video the government submitted to the court omits footage corroborating the defense account, changes the sequence of events in material respects, and does not accurately depict the events. His team asked to play a 20-minute video of McCourt's analysis during Friday's bond hearing. They also said McCourt could testify Friday if the court wanted to hear from him. My. So apparently they're going to play the full 20-minute video, and it's going to speak to the defense. It's going to be in favor of the defense, allegedly. I don't feel like a physical fight with a woman in any type of way is going to be favorable to Diddy. I don't care what Cassie did. Ultimately, it shouldn't have led to him putting his feet in her mouth. Okay, his foot in her ass. Like, make it make sense. Like, what did she do to deserve to be beat down like that and drugged through the hallways? Prosecutors claim the 2016 video depicts Ventura trying to flee one of Combs' freak-offs in sex trafficking, while his defense says the footage captures a sad glimpse into a decade-long consensual relationship between Combs and Ventura. Yeah, it seemed consensual. That video definitely don't give consensual. That video definitely don't give consensual. Consensual. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video, and remember to support the show. So what were Cassie's accusations against Diddy, for the girls in the back that may have forgotten, being that the complaint is no longer available? But I have it. Yes, it did. Ventura and Combs split after 11 years of dating in 2018. In November 2023, Ventura filed a lawsuit against him, describing the relationship as a cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking. She alleged Combs physically and emotionally abused her, forced her to have sex with male sex workers while he filmed them, raped her, threatened her, and introduced her to an ostentatious, fast-paced, and drug-fueled lifestyle. Combs and Ventura settled the lawsuit a day after it was filed, which representatives for Combs said was not an admission of guilt. More than 25 people have since filed suits against Combs alleging sex crimes. My. Tony Busby, the Houston-based lawyer representing 120 alleged victims of Combs, said earlier this week the new lawsuits will be coming in weekly. My. You got Tony Busby on Diddy's neck when he should be worried about his own. Being that, you know, one of Diddy's high-profile friends is popped out of the bushes to give Tony Busby a little piece of his own medicine, if that's what that were. Is that what that were? Well, another lawsuit has been filed against Tony Busby win. My. Gathering close. Gathering close. Like this video. Like this video. Like this video win. Yes, it is. And remember to support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, however you want to do it. Funny thing about those tables is that they always turn. They just keep on turning. Okay. Yes, that Uno reverse card is really working this, doing this big one on today. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. The circus continues as one of the lawyers coming after Diddy has found himself in his own legal troubles. Tony Busby, who's representing 120 alleged victims against Diddy, is being sued for assault. Girl, for the girls in the back. Tony Busby is being sued for assault. My. Same thing. He trying to get Diddy for a win, okay, on period. The girls are ultimately reversing it on him. This is what I'm telling you guys about these civil lawsuits. Anybody can file a civil lawsuit and allege everything. You know, Tony Busby alleged that he has these, all of these people. Well, Diddy got people too. My. According to the lawsuit, a former divorcee client says it all happened while Busby was still working on her case. Oh. A source says Busby saw the woman in public and lashed out, chipping her tooth after pushing a champagne flute into her face. My. The woman claims she can prove it all with her medical records and is currently listed as Jane Doe. She even goes as far as to say Busby cost her millions after ruining her divorce case by alleging malpractice. That's crazy fiction, like really crazy, like ridiculously crazy. I would ask if the lawyer bringing this silly case is friends with a lawyer from the firm that brought the other extortion case. All this will be exposed. My. Extortion and abuse. My. Seems as though Tony Busby is just as bad as the diddler. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? You know, money is the root to all evil, and we've all been alleging, we all been peeping game. We all been seeing Tony Busby out here trying to get a bag off the Diddy indictment win. What are your thoughts? The ninja don't need no damn bond. He just needs to continue in self-destruct and rot in jail. That part. More, not less, I believe, of the video I mean harm to her. Jeffrey Dahmer was also going through a dark... Okay. Oh, shit. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Yeah, but it seemed kind of janky anyway. I've been trying to told y'all when. Somebody said, I told y'all Diddy wasn't going to quit. He's too young and too hard of a fighter to give up win. My. Somebody said, well, wow. What do we have here? My. Oh. It could be true, or this could be another tactic to help Diddy get off. My. Smells like a setup. Pop calling the kettle black, it seems. My. Tyrone Blackburn. We all know Tyrone Blackburn. He chimes in and states, wow. Wow. My. Crazy how this Diddy indictment continues to develop every day. Every day is something new with the diddler win. My. Like this video, like this video. We're still looking for, 8 people to hop out of the bushes and put 5 on it. Remember to support this video, If you enjoyed the content, win. If you enjoyed the show, remember to support, win. Support, win. And know that we can't do it without you, win. Yes, it did. Like this video, and remember to support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, or however you want to do it. My. What are your thoughts, Crown Family? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing we get way too little of. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video on the way out, Win. And remember to support Win. I enjoyed you guys. I got to get ready for the next show. Until next time, I love you all with the love of Jesus. Adios and good night. See you soon.